Do we want it? That's right. That's right. Teachers around the country see this fight here in Reynolds as a fight for all of us. And it certainly is a fight for us in Portland. We know, the reason is, we've seen, every one of us have experienced the media campaign that has only intensified in the last couple of years to blame teachers and our unions. They say our unions protect bad teachers, that we're overpaid, that we don't work enough. That's the most ridiculous one. And really what this is, it's part of a campaign to take out the economic crisis on the backs of working people, right? Teachers are the largest sector of unionized workers in the country, right? If they want to take out the economic crisis on workers, they have to go after, right, the places where they are most organized. And that's what this media scare tactic is about. And we will not stand for it. I actually come with much more than a solidarity statement from the Portland Association of Teachers. I'm here with solidarity statements from teachers up and down the West Coast. First one, we'll go up, down. So Seattle. Reynolds teachers, we educators in the social equality educators from Seattle are following your struggle and wish to pledge to you our solidarity. We know that you did not cause the financial crisis in this country that has caused state and local governments to slash school spending, and you shouldn't be asked to pay for the crisis with a reduction to your wages and working conditions. We find it appalling that our educator brothers and sisters in Reynolds, who are working overtime every day to provide a future for the next generation, are not treated with the dignity and respect they deserve. We know you are right to stand up for this respect, and you are right to go on strike to demand it. Eagle Points. We know what it's like to have your life hijacked by a strike. We know the chants by heart. We know the concrete sidewalk and the wood end of the picket sign. We know what it's like to watch your employer wage a campaign to poison people's minds against you. We know this fight, and we stand with you. We stand with you because this fight is honorable, and the stakes are nothing less than the future of public education. In solidarity, Jay Schroeder, Executive Council Member, Eagle Point Education. Next one's from Berkeley. Reynolds teachers, your actions are an inspiration to all educators who are standing up to the attacks on our public schools and teachers. Your courage in the face of intimidation shows us all how high the stakes are in this struggle. Here in Berkeley, California, we know the devastation that budget cuts and teacher blaming has brought to our schools, students, and families. When faced with this crisis, we know we must fight back and do what is right for not only ourselves, but for our communities. In our state, we have seen a record number of school districts declare bankruptcy as our state government continues to starve social services and schools. It is no longer a question of whether or not we need to stand up, but how we can stand together across sectors and even states to demand a different set of priorities that puts kids and education first, not last. We send you our support and solidarity greetings as you wage this battle in Oregon. Stay strong, we are with you. Dana Blanchard, Berkeley Federation of Teachers. And San Francisco. Sisters and brothers, thank you for leading the way. Your struggle for quality public education is a fight that is going on across the country. Everywhere the banks got bailed out and schools got sold out. Soon many teacher unions from across the country will be joining you. My union, UESF, just voted recently to strike by 97%. Your struggle is our struggle. Stay strong and keep fighting because you fight for all of us. David Russitano, Executive Board, UESF. And the last one is from Los Angeles. Greetings and solidarity from Los Angeles. Here we face the same struggles that you do, underfunded schools, state legislators, and a local school board bent on blaming teachers for the conditions of our schools, and then making us pay out of our pockets for the recession created by the 1%. However, your example of fighting back will make it much more likely that we will be able to follow in your example and take a stand for quality education for the 99%. An education based on the joy of learning and not the bubble-in mandates of politicians and their private backers. Without us caring for the kids, business as usual cannot go on in major American cities. Solidarity forever, Jillian Russum, East Air Chair, UTLA. So thank you, Reynolds teachers. Stay strong. You're taking a stand for all of us. Your fight is our fight. Solidarity!